Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Well, recently my wall-mounted sword stand that I made decided to fall off the wall one day and whack into my TV. Luckily, TV's okay. But that prompted me to buy a sword stand from Amazon. So, without further ado, don't. I probably shouldn't. Let's get opening this thing, shall we? This is a simple sword stand made out of wood. Comes in pretty basic packaging. Nothing too fancy. Of course, this was only like 24 bucks. I think it was like 30 with shipping. So $30 sword stand, not expecting it to be made out of like solid cast aluminum pieces. Just one moment. Sorry about that, but in any case, I'm not expecting this thing to be made out of solid cast aluminum pieces. That would jack the price up to an insane amount. But I am expecting it to do the purpose to which I have bought it for, and that is to hold my swords so that they don't fall and break and bend and dent all to hell. Okay, so it comes in 3 pieces. First, you have the bottom plate. I assume this decorative ridge is for the top of the stand. Then you have the upper piece with the bolts already pre-sent to you. So all you do is take these bolts off, plug them into this, and then you just simply slip the holder parts together in here. Push them all the way down, and boom, you have a sword stand. Not exactly the most complicated process in the world. And because this is, because you're able to take this thing apart, it will be good if, in case you ever have to move, or you want to sell this at some point, you can. Because this thing can be taken apart easily without the use of any tools or the like, it can be easily transported and stored when not in use. Or, as I said before, if you plan on selling this at some point, you can just simply take it apart, and then the next one, the one you're selling it to, can just simply put it together with a few twists of their finger. I'm tightening mine down with my pocket tool, just because I want to make sure that these are nice and secured and aren't going to go anywhere. This one over here does, for some reason, Well, there's apparently some kind of that would explain it. I literally unscrewed the bolts from inside this thing. So that is probably the reason why. So, lesson learned, do not do anything more than simple hand tightening on this, or it will apparently come apart very easily. Luckily, the grooves on the inside seem to be, luckily I seem to be able to retighten this fairly simply. But a thought does cross my mind of providing with this kind of construction counter thread bolts so that one can uh, lock this into place. The other piece of the stand run off too. I seem to have misplaced the other piece of the stand. Ah, there it is. So let's try this again. This time, knowing that only simple hand tightening will suffice. And you could most definitely, which given how I've done this, I most likely will, go back and super glue the bolts into this part. A relatively cheap, simple, and easy fix that I will more than likely end up doing. But with that, it's done. Now, as I said before, I will end up super gluing these bolts in place. But for now, sword stand is built. And I don't have to worry about my swords getting screwed up anymore. So, until next time, my noble band of outlaw samurai tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe in using your weapons, and I'm out. Peace.